Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Poco F2 Tech Reviews, aka your favorite Cajun tech reviewer, back with another video today. In today's video, yes, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for the Pocophone F2 Pro. But before I get into that video, check this out. Okay everyone, so you decided to pick up the Pocophone F2 Pro, or you're looking to get it. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, or some things that you should do once you get the phone. I've been using the phone for about 24 hours now, 48 hours, something like that, and I'm really enjoying it. But let's get into this video. I might have about 10 things to do, maybe. I never really counted it. I might have like 10 different tips to show you today. I never really counted them, but let's get going. As you can tell right there, that's the theme I have on my phone. The first thing I'm going to recommend that you theme out your phone, and it's quite easy to do. You will have an app called Themes, and on this app you can download different themes, which is actually pretty cool. There is tons of themes on here that you can do. I'm gonna go to my page. As you can tell, I have like 15 different ones, and if you just apply it and swipe up, look, that is so cool, isn't it? I love that theme, and then the lock screen is even better. Look at that theme. That actually is one of my favorite themes that they have. But you can actually do more themes on here. Like I said, I have an app. If you want your phone to look like the Pixel 4, now my phone looks like the Pixel 4. That's actually pretty cool too. So first thing, like I mentioned, pick a theme. If you want the ones that come with it, you can also do that too. I mean, which is not bad. These are the ones that came through. Another favorite of mine is Deadpool. This one looks pretty cool. The lock screen looks better too. Look at that. So theme out your Pocophone F2 Pro when you get it. Pick whatever you want. Let me go back to the original one that I had it on, and it was just this one here. Alright, so when you get your phone, theme it out, have some fun with it. Alright, the next thing I recommend is fixing up the display you want, and what I mean by that is your color theme on your display. So if you just go to your settings, you go to the display, and if you go to color scheme, you have different ones. You can do cool, warm, or default. You can do saturated colors, standard colors. You have many different options. I have mine on saturated. That's the way I have it. You also have reading mode, so you can schedule it and turn it on. And that helps out your eyes too, so that's cool. I'm gonna leave it on that time. I'm gonna turn it on at, say, 11 p.m. Maybe turn it off at, say 6 a.m. in the morning or something. So if you want that one on, it's under reading mode. Make sure you turn it on though. That one helps your eyes out. So the second tip, like I said, go in there, check out your display, set it up the way you want it. The next tip that I love about this phone, as you can tell here, it has your always on display, and you want to set that up too. Go back into your settings, the always on display. You can turn it off if you want to save battery. I leave it on. Actually, I have it scheduled too, so it turns on at 7 o'clock in the morning and turns off at 11 o'clock at night. And you can schedule many different things on here. And change your style. You have many different styles. If you don't want a clock, you can say always believe that something wonderful is about to happen. But each one has a different style on there, so you can pick, enjoy, take your time. If I want a little cactus, because I'm in Texas, so let's see how that one looks. Oops. There. Because I'm in Texas, there's a little cactus. Alright, so moving this along, look at that display. Isn't it beautiful? It's a full screen display because of the pop-up camera. Look at the back. It looks all beautiful. Beautiful phone. But you notice I don't have any gestures at the bottom. The reason why I don't have gestures is because I have, you know, the full screen. So if I'm in an app, if I want to go home, I just swipe up. If I want to go to recent apps, I swipe up and hold it. All works wonderful. And how you do that, you go into your settings. You actually go into, there's a couple ways to get in there. If I go into additional settings, you can go into full screen display. And if you want the buttons on there, like that, if you want the buttons, you can get the buttons too. I don't know why you want the buttons, because it's like 2020. Come on, get with the program. You don't need the buttons, but if you do, you have it on there. Or if you want the full screen gestures, you can definitely do that too. I think it's pretty cool. And then they actually give you little demos if you want to watch the demos to get used to it. I've been using it on a lot of phones, so I'm kind of used to it already. So that was the full display. Look at it. I have no gestures or no little navigation buttons. You just had that big, beautiful screen in front of you. Alright, so the next thing I want to bring up is the front camera effects. They're actually pretty cool. I have mine set up, so if you go into the camera and you turn on the camera, you've seen it at the top. Look at that. One more time. If you do it too many times, it will yell at you. So how you set that up is you go into your settings. You go all the way down into special features, front camera effects, and you can change the sound. You can change the visual effects if you want different colors. So if I want green or blue, and then also you can make it have a different sound. If you want a gear wheel, so look, I'm gonna put it on red, and then I'm gonna pop up the camera. So if I go back to camera, you're gonna see the red, and hear the sound. Isn't that cool? Look at that little red thing right there too. Watch. That is great. So I highly recommend that you go in there, set that up, because it's pretty cool. It's a good way of using the front camera and giving it a little bit of a special twist. Alright, so the next thing I want to bring up is your button shortcuts. So if I actually press the camera, if the phone is off and I want to press the camera and pull it up quickly, if I press the power button twice, it brings up the camera, which actually works out great. But there's other options in there too. And how you get there is go back into your settings. You go to additional settings. You have that full screen display, but button shortcuts. So you can program different buttons to do different things. Which right now I have take a screenshot, which is a 3-finger down, which is pretty cool. Launch camera, but if I want to open up split screen, I can long press the home button, long press the menu button, or long press the back button, and it will go ahead and close out or do split screen. Or if you want to launch Google Assistant, you know, there's different things you can do there too. I think this is actually pretty cool. Now the 3-finger screenshot. So if you're on, say, Google and you want to take a screenshot, you just take your 3 fingers, swipe down, and it takes a screenshot. That's pretty easy to do. What y'all think about that one? That one's pretty fun too. The next thing, this is why we love Android. You can customize the phone in different ways. Each person has a different phone. They set up their phones a different way. I mean, me and Android Stud and, say, Phone Tech at Work, Rob Pouncey, all the guys in T100 could have the Poco Phone F2, but our phones will look totally different because we set up the home screen different too. And how you can set up the home screen, if you hold it down, you can go into your settings for the home screen, and you have different things you can do here. As you can change your transition effects. So if I want to do like a crossfade, you can do that. Tumble, I'm gonna leave it on tumble so it looks kind of cool. Also, if you go back, and if you can hide the app icons. If you hit more, it brings up a whole bunch of different options that you have. If you want to change your icon pack, you can do that too. Right now I only have some certain ones on here. I'm gonna download some more. If you want to do a home screen, you have different options here. So take the time, go through it. You can lock your home screen. I mean, there's many different things on here that you can do. If you want your apps to install to the home screen automatically, you can do that there too. The other one I want to mention now is the custom layout. So you can do small, medium, large. So right now I have it on small. You can go down to 4 rows or 3. I'm going to leave it on 5. And actually I'm going to get out of it. So that's the home screen. You have different ways of setting that up and doing it the way you want it. The last thing I want to show you is pretty cool. I think Flossie calls it like dot protection or something. If you have a secret life that you don't want your significant other to know, or even if you're at work and you want to, not have everybody in your business, there's a way of doing it on this phone. It's actually called the second place. So if you go back into special features, if you click on second place, you can go to the second place here. If I put him, I do a different finger. It goes through this little program, and then look, it's totally different than my main screen. If your girl's over, you don't want her to see your other Facebook and your other Instagram, open the phone up like this and she'll never know what's going on. And then if I want to get back, if I use my thumb, it's back to my regular screen. So again, if you have a good reason on why you need that, hey, at least you have it. It's not that bad. It's pretty easy to get to. Y'all let me know the reasons why you think you need a second space in the comments below. Alright, so I'm going to get back to my main screen. And there you go. Alright everyone, so the video is long enough. I want to end it here. If you have more tips and tricks that you do on your Poco F2 Pro, let me know in the comments. Let's get a discussion going. I love learning from my subscribers and non-subscribers. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't followed me on Twitter yet, make sure you do follow me at Forest Reviews. Become part of the BAM Nation. Hit that subscribe button for more videos coming up on the POCOPHONE F2 Pro. And until next time, peace. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day now.